What happens when a rural doctor becomes the face of an uprising, and the government decides the uprising itself is the next danger? In 2013, Michoacan was not only facing a criminal network. The Knights Templar had emerged from the ruins of La Familia Michoacan, mixing religious imagery with pressure on local businesses and agricultural production. Lime growers, packers, and entire communities were caught inside its reach. Then entire towns began to push back. José Manuel Mireles, a physician from Tepalcatepec, did not command every self-defense group in Michoacan, but he became its most visible spokesman. In early 2013, residents in Tepalcatepec and nearby communities formed self-defense groups. Farmers, shopkeepers, and laborers set up checkpoints, challenged the network's control, and moved into towns where they believed official protection had failed. For a moment, it looked like ordinary people had done what years of official operations had not. But that was never the whole story. The auto defenses were not one disciplined force. They were a loose coalition, shaped by local grievances, competing leaders, and later, serious concerns about infiltration by a legal network. The question was not only whether they could push the Knights Templar back, it was what would fill the space afterward. Mireles became the movement's symbol, a doctor who spoke in the language of protection while standing beside civilians carrying weapons. Then the government made its move. It did not simply dissolve the groups. It proposed bringing many of them into a state-controlled rural defense corps. Some accepted. Mireles refused, demanding action against Knights Templar leaders before disarmament. The movement fractured. Authorities later arrested him. This is where the original story becomes misleading. It is not accurate to say Mireles, by himself, defeated Michoacan's most powerful criminal network. The Knights Templar weakened through several forces at once: community pushback, federal operations, and internal breakdowns. Nazario Moreno's loss of life was confirmed in March 2014. By 2015, Servando Latuta Gomez, another top leader, had been detained. The organization lost its old dominance, but Michoacan did not become safe. Many self-defense groups were disarmed or absorbed into official structures. Others were later infiltrated by a legal network. New groups moved into the gaps. Mireles' story is not a clean victory. It is the story of what happens when citizens stop believing protection will come and discover that taking control can create a second crisis of its own. When the state fails for too long, even rescue can become another battlefield.